Well, I'm just sitting down for a chat. We have a no wind day, wind with a D. It's a win-win day, but no wind with a D day, which is something I have to take advantage of here when that occurs. Our temperatures this week are roughly from 2 degrees Celsius to 6 or 7 degrees Celsius, so we're still cool. But with having no wind, that should be a good day for me to get out and get a few small jobs completed. What I'm looking at today is trying to find some space to expand a bit. I talked about it before, and I had an area chosen that we had newly excavated, and I thought, what a great little spot to put veggies. And one day I went out, it was a windy day. I thought, what a great day to pick up some rocks and clear a bit. And oh my goodness, it wasn't a particularly, wind warning type of day, just a typical wind gusts of 70 kilometers, which is very normal here. And I was frozen and just blown away by the wind. So I thought, this is not going to work. We as gardeners, when we plant, we are looking for the optimal full sun, no wind, good soil, all those things that help our plants grow. And I realized that area is not going to be it. So today I'm thinking of another little spot, which isn't new, hasn't occurred. Bruce and I've talked about it before. It's sort of a pit we have on the other side of my beds. I'll show it to you. And it's sort of secluded, so it's got its own little microclimate, I believe, from the wind. We get lots of sun here, so when it's shining, that's not the issue, but protection from the wind is. So I'm going to take a look at it today to see if there's something I can do. Bruce is working around the clock right now, full time. So I'm on my own with these kind of tasks, which I usually cry woman and get him to help me with. Very handy that way, but I'm on my own. I have also recently afforded myself a little bit of time. Long story, but I'm in a place where I'm hoping I can focus on the garden a little bit, at least for a little while, and focus on my inner self also, inner strength, good for the soul, all those kind of things that a garden brings to us. I will go out and also tidy today what I can. I'm not sure, maybe wishful thinking how much I'm going to accomplish today, but if I get out there and get cracking, I'll see if I can clean up some beds. There's a mess of a bed that we've ignored with where we had some flowers, mostly wildflowers, which of course take over as weeds, which I tried to tell Bruce. So anyway, I'm going to try to clean that up. I've got to clean where my Egyptian onions are. Grasses come in, and because of the way the onions grow throughout the year, I don't really pick too many weeds in there. It's hard to get at, but I'll see if I can at this time of year when things are still half dead. See what I can pull out. And yeah, just putter around a bit. I also want to show you something that the birds brought me, which I'm so excited about. Just helps me currently also bring a smile to my face. It's so sweet. So I'll show you that. So this little spot here was where I thought at first I could grow, and I still will. I mean, there's time to think about some plants that don't mind. There's a little piece of dead tree for some firewood, but there's lots of plants that I'm sure I can think of that are low to the ground or don't mind so much the wind, but that's not for this year. I just don't think I have time or dirt or energy to figure that one out. So we're going to go down to the other area. So I'll just walk you. This is the area that I was discussing for hopefully a nice little microclimate down there. most part. I think it's a much better choice than the other one. There's some very large boulders there. I don't think I'm going to be moving them. So I think I'm just going to start by putting, maybe raking up a bit. I'm going to put cardboard just right on top and some rocks to hold it down for now till I can get some soil. And I think for the first year I'm going to start with potatoes because they don't need a whole lot from me, and that'll kickstart this little area for future. Oh, look who's over here. There's they are. We call them Normie and Dormy. Aren't they cute? All right, I know it looks like a pitiful attempt, but I'm proud of it. It took me quite a while to choose where I was going to put it. And beside this, I will also put, I have some formed boxes, so I'm just going to use those to fill potatoes in also, and I'll put those beside that. So it's close to my bed. I'll have to figure my path out somewhere to get down there. Yeah, so potatoes this year, and I think that'll be great. So I'm just tackling this very neglected bed, which has, well, it started out with some easy cold vegetables because it's on the shady side. And we've been putting flowers, but then neglected it in grass, and oh, what a mess. Oh dear. See what I can do. Okay, so that's all I've got accomplished in this messy bed today. Just starting over there too. Work in progress. I'm just going to see if I can show you my new friends. He's right out there. He's kind of haunting me these days. I mean, I sit down on my couch only to have somebody with their eyeballs. There he is. There he is. Well, he's bringing me gifts. My windows are filthy with salt. And I threw food out one day. You know, it's just old scraps for the crows. And this fella has seemed to take over the space, keeping the crows away, and visiting me twice a day now. I'm not really feeding him much, but he's making me feel so guilty, and he comes right up and looks sort of through the window at me. So anyway, I'll show you the little gift he brought me. So I've just looked out my window, and this is where I throw scraps to the birds. And I've been given, I think this is my second treat, because once they brought me a chestnut. They brought me a treat. I don't know what it is. It's a bit of a ball. Afraid to touch it. It's a dog toy. Well, isn't that special? I'm going to take it in and let them know that I appreciate their gift. So I'll leave things there today. Hope you all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon.